Hey guys, my name is Michaela and welcome to my first ever video in my brand new channel, Michaela Art Treasures. So before I jump into the video and start talking about this sketch that you see here, I kind of just want to explain my plans and ideas for my channel. So I will be posting every Monday and every Friday, hopefully, unless something goes wrong. As for content, I will be making tutorials and speed paints with maybe a little bit of art challenges here and there. One more thing before we get into the sketch. I apologize if I sound like I'm sick, cause it's early in the morning, I've had a stressful day and I'm tired, so yeah. Let's jump right into it. So what you see me doing here is just the initial sketch. I'm just using a normal HB pencil and a normal eraser, and the paper that I'm using is just a cut up piece of watercolor paper because I knew I wouldn't be able to fill my whole 9x12 thing. So it's about 4.5 inches by 5.5 inches or something like that I cut it into. So for this sketch, I decided I wanted to draw a tiger. For one, because I love tigers, they're such majestic creatures, and two, because I never really draw them that much, and I'm not exactly sure why. So here you see me putting in the eyes and then erasing it, because I didn't like how long the snout was and where the placement of the eyes was. So a great tip I have for you is don't press too hard, even when you're sure that it'll look good, because I pressed too hard on the first eyes that I did, so there was still an imprint in where I did it. So make sure that you're doing a light hand whenever you're doing your sketch. The final thing I did was ink in the eyes with my Sakura Micron 01 pen, because I didn't want a harsh outline all the way around, but the stripes kind of went around the eye, so I thought it would look good if I used my pen. And then I used my kneaded eraser to kind of lighten the lines so that they wouldn't make much of a difference when I go in with my watercolor pencils. And then now you see me just taping down my paper so it won't warp as much. And the reason I cut so much in that part and switched to a whole different angle, for one, was because I went downstairs so I wouldn't get paint everywhere and I laid out a tarp, and another is because I was afraid I would get my water on my camera. So I was careful and I didn't get water on my camera. But that's just the reason I did it. The brand of watercolor pencils I'm using is General's brand, I think, and it's Kimberly watercolor pencils. I got them on clearance at Michael's for only $6, which was a great price because it was originally $15. And these are my favorite art medium so far. I'm having so much fun with them. I will definitely be doing a tutorial later on about doing watercolor pencils because they are so much fun and I really want you guys to be able to do it along with me. So really all it is coloring down the pencil and then adding water to it, and it basically works like watercolors mixed with colored pencils. That's basically what it is. So I found that my skin tone color and my orange color are really good at shading each other. So in the white parts of the legs, I kind of used a little bit of my skin tone to get to fade into white, so it's not just orange and then white. And then later on, I add the stripes with my black pencil. I don't add water because that would just smudge everything. So with the watercolor pencils, it allows you to add the small details after everything's dry. There was one point where I forgot that I was supposed to do it after I painted everything in, and I used the black pencil on the face, and then it smudged when I went over it with some more orange. so that was super annoying. But I think I was able to make it work out because it kind of made the face a little bit more white. So you'll see here, that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of adding the black and then realize, oops, that's not what I should have done. I definitely recommend using a reference photo because I would not have been able to draw in all the stripes for the face just free-handed. So you see there, that's where I smudged it. Oops. But yeah, I definitely for sure would not have been able to draw in the stripes without my reference photo. So I definitely recommend going on Google and searching whatever you want to draw, and when you find a good picture, have it open while you're drawing. I had mine open while I was drawing, my computer open. It's just off camera, but it helps so much. Like, I probably wouldn't have added that bigger stripe on the shoulder that's kind of up because it's stocking. I wouldn't have added that big stripe, but I think the thick blob of the stripe makes it look really cool. And then after I painted in the whole face, I went and just outlined everything because I'm a type of person who can't stand not having at least a soft outline on stuff. So I added the outline, then I went in and got some detail in with the stripes. At that point, my camera died, so then once I got new batteries in it, I switched, and there's bad lighting. I'm really sorry about that. I should have gone harder and gotten better lighting, but I just didn't, so sorry. Now I'm just adding in the final details and stripes to the face, and the eyes don't look exactly like they did in the picture that I was referencing. They looked a lot more stern and hard in the picture that I was looking at, but in this one they kind of look more shy, nervous, kind of like a female instead of like a male. I'm not saying any offense to females. It's not that they aren't strong and can't have their own personalities. It just looks more like a mother figure to me. So now here's the final picture, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. God bless you. Bye.